in Paris, in France, me, Eric Warre, and Marina Warre, which is so cool. So network marketing is exploding all over the world, and I'm really excited about that. So my network marketing career started in 1987, but I wasn't born until 1988. So whenever I say that, people are like, huh? How does that work? So my mum and dad, they were so broke, they couldn't afford to pay attention in 1987. So my dad had this 5-bedroom house. It was one of those houses that if you kind of like leant against the wall, the whole house would have fallen over, right? So my dad said, right, it's a big house, 5-bedroom house. Let's rent the rooms of the house to complete strangers. So they lived in bedroom one. My dad, my mum, and my mum was pregnant with me. Then they rented the room number 2, room number 3, 4, 5, the living room, the dining room, and the 2 rooms in the basement. There were 14 strangers living in this house. My dad wakes up one day, he goes into the toilet, he goes towards the bathroom upstairs, the only bathroom in the house. He opens the door, and in the bathroom was one of the guys from the 2nd bedroom. And he was like, whoa, get out. My dad was like, whoa, I'm so sorry. And as he left the bathroom, he thought, I've just been thrown out of my own bathroom. Like, that's not good. So he walks downstairs, he goes to the kitchen downstairs, and on the kitchen table was a newspaper that was opened up, and it said MLM. Then there was a picture of an Aston Martin sports car, and then it said, I drive an Aston Martin, you can too, call me now. Now, there was no Google back in 87, and MLM wasn't really a known thing back then. So my dad thought that MLM stood for Make Love Monthly. He thought, make love monthly, I drive an Aston Martin, you can too, call me now. Like, okay, I want this. Calls the guy up, says, is it Make Love Monthly? He said, no, it's multi-level marketing. Oh, okay, I want more information. He got invited to an event, and I was in the room, in the womb of my mum in 1987. And my dad says, even today, he said, Frazer, it was your first memory? I'm like, Dad, how? I wasn't even born, right? Like, how do you know what my first memory was? And he said, I was elbowing you in the head when I saw people walk across the stage getting big checks, saying to your mom, if they can do it, so can I. If they can do it, so can I. And I've still got the bump on my head. No, I'm just kidding, right? So I grew up around the industry of network marketing. I said no for 4 years because I had the fear of rejection, the fear of failure, and the fear of public speaking. So I'd seen everything about network marketing, that you're going to get failure, you're going to get rejected, but if you succeed, someone's going to say, the next speaker is, and then you're going to have to get the microphone. So I didn't want to join because if I failed, then all hope was lost. And I didn't want to join because if I won, then I'd have to get the microphone. So it took me 4 years. My dad decided, he always taught me the fortune is not in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-ups. It's plural. You won't make a fortune following up once, but you can make a massive fortune following up multiple times. He followed up with me 16 times in 4 years. If you can imagine that, that's a lot of follow-ups. But on the 16th attempt, I realized, you know what? I'm going to do this. And my dad was like, whoa, why? What's different? I said, I'm going to do it all on social media. And he was like, He told me to come back like 10 minutes later. And I was on a Skype. Does anyone remember Skype? I don't know if anyone remembers Skype. Like, it was before we used Zoom. Right, there we go. It was a Skype call with me, my dad, and 6 of his friends who were all like CEOs and owners of network marketing companies, right? So he said, Frazer's decided to finally get involved in network marketing. And they were all like, hey, go on, Frazer, you can do it. Frazer, tell them why you're getting involved. I'm going to do it on social media. And all of them did this. Oh, no. Doesn't work. To belly business. Network marketing doesn't work on social media. And you know what? If it wasn't my dad who signed me up, I would have believed him. But because it was my dad, I was like, screw you, Dad. Like, I'm going to do it anyway, right? So I was uncoachable. It's the only moment in my life in network marketing where I was uncoachable, and it actually paid off. So I decided to build a business on social media. I decided that network marketing was simply turning strangers into friends, friends into family. That's it. I just thought all network marketing is you turn a stranger into a friend, you turn a friend into a family member, and that's all you got to do. And I thought the best way to do that is going to be on social media. So I became a connecting beast, and I became an ask the question machine. I'll talk more about that later on. And the business just blew up. Now, I will tell you this before we kind of get into this. My business started on social media. So when people say that I built my network marketing business on social media, I did because it started on social media, but you don't marry someone online. You don't make a baby online. You can try, but it's extremely awkward and painful, right? And it just doesn't work, right? So you have to connect online. You meet someone in person. You generate and create that bond and connection in person. So I created the connection online. I then ended up building the business online. Then I flew over to different countries around the world, which was so much fun, by the way. And then when I got on the ground, that's when it exploded, right? Because the belief and everything just took another level. So I believe network marketing is the greatest, social media is the greatest way to build because you can start a great connection. And I'm just very, very grateful to be in this situation that I am. I'm grateful for my mum and dad who have led the way. And if you have kids or grandkids, I can tell you firsthand, because there's not many people like me out there who are second generation network marketers who have succeeded. Network marketing is the only industry where your kids will actually see you go to work every day because you work from home and you do the work from home and you speak on the phone. If you're a surgeon, sorry, you save lives, but your kids don't really see you doing it. If you're a doctor or a nurse, I love you guys. Your kids don't see you doing it. If you're a teacher, they love you. You're awesome, but your kids don't see you doing it. Network marketing, they see you do it every single day. They see you do it every single day. And my mum and dad became my biggest heroes because I became what they were, and I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of that. So, yeah, network marketing has changed my life, and I'm just here to serve and help you guys really, level up on social media and get some more leads and connections, and therefore more sales and more team members.
All right. Well, Frazer, by the way, hi. Good to see you
back.
back.
Mate, good to see you.
I can relate also to that what you said, because I learned from Eric Worre, that about 70-80% you can do online, but it's about that 20-30% offline to get the cohesion with people. The connection is so much stronger when you are on a meeting, shake hands, hug each other, whatever, go to dinner. They see you, so that's really, really important. So 100% online is very difficult, I believe, but the majority now, yes. But why is it now so important that you use social media in your network marketing business? Can you point that out for us?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think network marketing, there's two journeys that you go on in network marketing. I think the first one is network prospecting. So you get told, and we still teach it today, and it's a fundamental step is, right, you've just joined, make a list of everyone who you know, right? And it's a fundamental part of the process. But that is network prospecting. You are prospecting people who you know to see if they're open to having a look. The second journey is called network marketing. Well, social media is the best place to become a marketer right now, because you have two choices with marketing. You either put advertisements in the newspapers. I don't know anyone who reads newspapers anymore, by the way. People still do, but not as many as it used to, right? You've got to put advertisements in the newspaper, or you've got to put leaflets through letterboxes, or you've got to put little postcards in the car door between the glass and the little rubber bit, right? Or you've got to go around with your business cards, meeting people and giving them the business card, or go into, business networking events and give them like, hello, nice to meet you. Here is my business card. On the other side of the card, you will see there are certain things. Like, there's so many different ways of doing it that way. But on social media, I am one tap of a screen away from connecting with someone. I can just click, I can go, oh, I've just added someone. But you know what? It's so crazy. It's so easy to add new people and connect with new people, but people think it's weird. They think, oh, it's just weird messaging a stranger. It's really weird messaging like a random person on social media. It is. It is. But go and ask the top income earners in your company, like the incomes that they're generating working from home is also very, very weird. You have to choose your weird, right? Do you want the weird commission, or do you want to feel weird and get the weird commission, or do you not want to feel weird and not get the weird commission? It's a simple choice. So a lot of things, if you look at, this is my favorite reason why social media is so important. It creates so much speed. And as Christian just said, like, we can start the business on social media, but it won't end on social media. I think there's three things that you need to create culture, and culture is the glue that keeps everything together. The first one is you need to laugh together. The second one is you need to cry together. And the third one is you need to hug one another. Sorry, my accent, hug, H-U-G, like hug, right? I think a hug. Okay?
I got you.
So laughing and crying together, we can do on Zoom. We can have a laugh. We will have a laugh. You've had a laugh with Rob as well. We can cry together, tears of joy, tears of happiness, tears of commiseration, tears of sadness, tears of pure emotion. But try hugging one another online. I mean, like, I'm gonna get as close to you as I can.
Okay,
there we go.
that's me. See?
Yeah, there we go, mate. Oh, you smell really good.
Oh man.
Oh, you smell really good. Oh, what aftershave is that? That's really good. See, like, you just can't do it. So if I go back to the 90s and you meet someone in network marketing who's making $10,000 €10,000 a month, meet someone who's making 10,000 euros a month, it's like, whoa, that's amazing. If you then go to the 90s, the noughties, right, the year 2000s, and you meet someone who's making 50,000 euros a month, whoa, that's amazing. If you go to the tens sound, it feels weird to say that, 2010 to 2019, and you meet someone who's making 100,000 euros a month, whoa, that's amazing. Now, 2022, we're meeting people making 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800,000 euros a month. It's absolutely crazy. And one thing the majority of these people have in common is social media is a big part of their businesses. And the last reason, I'll tell you this, I worked very closely with, I think, the second or third biggest company in network marketing in terms of revenue. And when I started working with them, they were very against social media because they're the type of people who wear like their logo everywhere. And they were like, they'd been hit with a bit of bad press and bad publicity, and they weren't really implementing what I was teaching them to do. And then COVID hit. And guess what happened? They had their biggest year in history, and they're a 40-something-year-old company. And they reached out and they said, social media. So social media is a big part of the business. It can't be ignored, but it also can't replace the process. It's part of the process, but not the entire process. And I just think it's so important to know it's an important part of the process, but it's not the entire process. So there's so many reasons why social media is so cool. But yeah, you need to learn it, and you need to learn it fast because it's replacing a lot of different things that we do right now.
Yeah, thank you very much, Frazer. And I can remember when I started, you were talking about Skype. I think, Skype, that was very luxury for us because I had to meet in 2002 nearly everyone by car. So that means I was driving, 200 kilometers, 300 kilometers for one meeting. So, and I wasn't sure about a yes or no. At the end of the day, the winner was most of the time the gas station. Yeah, so that means I spend a lot of time only in the car, and social media makes many things more easy. And I see as well, many people, they try to build a business there, but they make a lot of mistakes. They try to recruit aggressive. I can see this nearly every week that people try to recruit me for another business, try to pitch me for another business, but like as you said, you have to become a friend at first. I think so. This is really the most important thing, to build friendship, to build relationship, to build trust. This is not coming overnight. Yeah. And when I see people, they go directly to people, they send them a message, I have seen your top leader and here I have the business and you have to come here to me and please join my business and so on. And what I explain to people is, okay, remember the time when you have seen the first time, the partner of your life, your wife, your husband, whatever, in a bar, wherever, what you have done. You jumped on her or you jumped on him immediately, or it takes time. You have a first rendezvous, you have a second rendezvous, you show yourself from your best side, and step by step you come closer. So that's the way. Yeah. But on social media, people try to do this very aggressive from time to time. Yeah. But when we talk about social media, and I'm definitely not the expert, but I have one of my best friends, and you know him as well. We met each other on social media. We were friends over 4 years only on social media. Then we met each other live, and we are like family right now. But what is the best time to make some social media posts, to start to make friendships, to add people on social media? So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I love it, and it's so funny that you say that you were like traveling up and down all over the country, all over Europe, different parts of the world. Like the amount of money it costs. I remember, this is just adding on. I know it's not answering this question, but I remember my dad in the 90s. I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, and my dad would have a call. He'd put the phone down and he would shout, "We've got another one. We've got another one." And that was a cue for me and my brother to walk into the dining room where there was a big table and there were 8 piles of paper, and each pile represented 1 page of information. So you get pieces paper number 1, paper number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You would put them in a folder. You'd put that folder in an envelope. My dad would write the name and the address. He'd then, at the end of the day, he would take 4, 5, 6 of them to the post office and send them out to the prospects. A week later, hey, have you received the information pack? What did you like best? Oh, I've not received it yet. Huh? Oh yeah, the dog ate that. Huh? Social media now, it's just send, there's a link. So when it comes, it's just interesting how we evolve. And I tell you, like, there will be in a situation where we'll be putting virtual reality headsets on and we'll be at a Healy Global event. There'll be hundreds of thousands of people all there and everyone will be in their underwear at home, but you'll feel like you're there, and it's going to be amazing. And you're going to have presentations where there are 100,000 people in. It's impossible to have a presentation with 100,000 people in a room right now, right? But on social media, in the virtual world, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. So anyway, best time to post on social media. So I could answer this really easily. I could go onto Google. I could go onto Google Images, and I can type in best time to post on social media. And there will be so many different images that will say 7 p.m. or 7:15 p.m. on social media on a Monday is the best time. That is involved. That includes everyone's data. So what you need to do, and this is a big thing. This is the reason why my engagement is so high, especially on Facebook. It's just crazy high, and it's because I track everything. Like, so for me, social media is a business tool. Like if I don't use it for business, I'm deleting social media. Like I'll just send the photos to my friends and family via WhatsApp. Right? I'll just send them, like I'll show them the photos when I'm in them. It's like I don't get any value from social media from a personal point of view, only from a business point of view. That's serving, that's inspiring, that's connecting. So what you got to do is just create a very simple spreadsheet, right? It's very simple. In the first column, you're going to write like what the post is. Is it a selfie? Is it a video? Is it a live video? You're only going to track it with things that go on your feed, right? So no stories or anything like that. Is it is it a short video? Is it a quote? What is it? The second column, I want you to write the date and time, right? So 7 p.m. Let's go. What time are you guys? 7:23 p.m. Tuesday, the 12th of April. Okay? So 7:23 p.m. Tuesday, the 12th of April. Now, after that, you're done for now. You make the post. 24 hours later, so you're just going to set a little reminder in your phone, a little alarm. You'll get used to it after a few weeks. You're going to put a little reminder in your phone to go and check the engagement that you've had. So column 3 is going to be the number of likes or loves that post has got. Column 4 is going to be how many comments it got. And column 5 might be how many views or shares it got. That's it. Now, I promise you this. You are going to establish after about 30 to 60 days the absolute best time for you to post, but also the best type of post for you to make.
Okay.
And there's that saying, isn't there? There's like, quote, I'm not as good at quotes as Rob is. Rob is like a quote encyclopedia. He can tell you the quote, the name of the person who said the quote, the name of the wife or husband of the person who said the quote, the town that person was born in, and the middle name of their dog. Like, he can just give you so much information when it comes to that sort of thing. However, there's a quote, something like the best way to predict the future is to create it. It's something like that, right? So I know right now, for me, this time in Dubai is a good time to post. I know if I post a photo of me and Svetlana, doesn't matter what I say, it just explodes. I know if I post a photo of me on stage, it does really, really bad. It's really weird. I know if I post a really short quote, it explodes. I know if I post this much text, it does bad. But what works for me is completely different to what works for you. It's just completely different because our audiences are completely different. And that's why the algorithm is so strong. So the easy answer is Google Images. What's the best time to post? But that's not going to how you're going to get to a pro, because that's what everyone does. It's posting every day at different times, different types of posts, tracking it. And I promise you, 30 to 60 days, you'll know exactly when to post and what to post, and your engagement it'll just grow and grow and grow. It really will. And with engagement, you get more reach. With more reach, you get more visibility. With more visibility, you get more leads, more sales, more likability, more credibility. You get more trust. They need more information. They need less information to make a decision. You have to go do that exercise. It's annoying at first. It's like, ugh, really? Do I have to? But I promise you, it's gonna make it so worthwhile in the future. Promise.
Yeah, well, I think, for me, I do a little bit on social media. It becomes like brushing your teeth. It becomes like, that's what you do in the daily life. You get up, you brush your teeth. I get up, I do a social media post. So it's kind of a habit, and it takes what they say 21 days to create a habit. So if you do this 30 days, every day a post, then after 30 days it's normal for you. Just post, and I post, and from there you learn what works, like Frazer teaches us, and then you will get there. I think that will not be an issue. And every master was once a disaster. I like quotes too. So I always say I was definitely a disaster, 100%. If I'm a master, that's for others to decide. But just do it. Like Rob also said, don't be afraid to fail. You learn from your failure. Failure is path to success. So just do it. Frazer, we hear in when we are talking of social media marketing, we hear all kinds of terms, and one of them is attraction marketing. I think the word in itself explains it, but is attraction marketing really a thing that we should go by, or is that something that is past, or what is your vision on attraction marketing?
Yeah, no, I love it, man. I love it. And it's funny. I always say everyone starts as a loser and then they become a legend. Similar to master, the disaster master kind of conversation. So here's the thing. So I'm a great fan of attraction marketing. So really quickly, what is attraction marketing? Attraction marketing is simply attracting someone to you through your marketing, your marketing presence, your marketing materials. So for example, you make a post about your incredible products, about your incredible opportunity, about incredible success stories or events, community system, and someone reaches out to you to say, hey, Christian, love that post, been watching you for a while, can you send me more information? You haven't contacted them. You haven't done anything like that, but they've attracted to you. It's like the older school hunter or hunted. Do you want to be the hunter or the hunted? And the thing is, attraction marketing works really, really well. But what doesn't work is that people go all in on attraction marketing from day one, and then they don't last the test of time until like the attraction marketing actually happens, because it takes a lot of time to actually get going, right? It's not like, right, I'm brand new to the network marketing profession. Here we go. Hey, everyone, click my link to buy my product. And you get 37 sales in the first 4 minutes, and you become the top, customer. You win the customer acquisition bonus within the first 4 minutes because you're amazing. No, it doesn't really work like that. So, one of my first mentors was a woman called Laurel Langemeyer. She was on The Secret. For those of you who've watched The Secret, she was on The Secret, and so she's a big law of attraction kind of ambassador. At one time, she was responsible for creating more millionaires than anyone else on the planet. Documented. It was crazy. And I said to her, law of attraction, I'm on social media. I want to use attraction marketing to come to me. And she asked me a few questions. And she basically said, the word action is in the word attraction. You have to start with the action marketing before the attraction marketing. In social media, you have to go out there and create the relationships instead of just waiting for the relationships to come to you. It's kind of like if I'm a man and I go to a bar, I've got two options. I either wear my best shirt and I just stand at the bar and hope that a woman comes up to me and asks me if she can buy me a drink, or I'm going to go into the bar wearing my best shirt and I'm going to ask the women who I find attractive, the women who I like the energy, and I'm going to ask them, hey, you look absolutely stunning. I would love to be able to buy you a drink. Which is going to be faster? Probably, in most situations, probably me going up to the women. I might get slapped a couple of times. I might get no, but I'm not going to be waiting 7 weeks in a row to get someone to come up to me, right? And another man might come up to me. Totally fine. Who knows? But maybe I'm not attracting the right person to me. Maybe that's not what I'm looking for tonight. Maybe another night, but not right now. So, attraction marketing is amazing. How does the attraction marketing work? It's really knowing how you want to help, who you want to help and how. So who do you want to help and what do you help them with? So a really, really simple sentence for you to complete. This is another exercise for you guys to do. Is I help blank to blank. So I help who to what. So here's mine. And maybe I'll give you some examples of what yours can be. I can't give you what yours can be. I can give you some examples because everyone's different. I help network marketers who to build their business on social media. What? So I know who I'm talking to and what I'm helping them with. If you're not a network marketer, I can't help you. If you don't want to build on social media, I'm not your guy. Because if you try to speak to everyone, you end up speaking to no one. So I help network marketers to build a business on social media. I help women who to get healthier, to feel better, to look younger, to feel more youthful, to find their identity, whatever. I help couples to travel the world more. I help golfers to improve their golf swing. Whoa. How does speaking to golfers improve their golf swing build the business? You're going to build a community of people who love your content, who want to speak to you all the time. All the time. So it's your niche, yeah. Niches to riches. But here's what people make the mistake of when it comes to attraction marketing, is they try and figure out their niche before they post. So they're like, oh, okay, right, I need a logo. It's nothing to do with your niche, but I need a logo. I need brand colors. I need to go on a photo shoot. I need a website, but my name's not available. Okay, I'll try and buy my name, $7,000. Okay, it's worth it. Right, I've got all the photos. I've got the colors. I've got my logo. I've got my copywriting. I'm ready to go. You never launch, right? So it starts with who you help. So if you're a woman, you help women talk about things that women want to talk about, use the language that women use, right? And then you'll be able to figure out what your niche is and therefore build an incredible community. No one has an incredible community talking about everything. The only people who have an incredible community are people who talk about one thing. You know, YouTube channels talk about one thing. Instagram channels talk about one thing. The only person I know who's gone from one thing to the other successfully is Grant Cardone. He went from sales into the whole 10X thing, into selling out conference centers, and now it's all real estate. He's just a real estate guy. And just look at these marketers and see what they're marketing. And you can very, very quickly establish and find out what people, how people are using attraction marketing. But attraction marketing works. It's amazing. But action marketing first and build up the attraction marketing until eventually you can just do the attraction marketing. But it's stages, it's levels, it's phases in the business. And attraction marketing makes the game very, very simple, but it takes a lot of time to kind of get going.
Okay, Frazer, wow, that's a lot of knowledge. And I think many things what we have to learn here, especially about attraction marketing as well. And our business, especially network marketing, is to keep everything simple and easy and duplicatable. So, I think if someone is starting to build a business as well online, on social media and so on, the best what we can do is maybe to help our partners, our members, our teams to duplicate it as well, to build as well online, to show them a way how you can become successful online, or let's say how you can use social media as an online tool. And here's the question, okay, what are the best things, let's say, to do on social media platforms? What is very effective? What do you think about that?
Yeah, so I think the first thing to do if you're launching, because network marketing is a launching and relaunch business, right? You're going to launch, you're going to have to relaunch and relaunch and relaunch and relaunch and relaunch and relaunch. It keeps things exciting. But one of the best things to do on social media is pick a date where you're going to have like a launch event. And whether this could just be you going live, talking about the product, it could be you going live, interviewing someone in the team. It could be you going live, interviewing an upline or a mentor. So let's say that is going to be on Monday next week. One of the best posts that you can make right now would then be, oh my God, or oh my days, or I've just done something crazy. I'm going to share on Monday. I'm going to reveal all on Monday. Now, what does this do? It does two things. The first thing is people who look at you and follow you, they go, whoa, what is it? Because people are just nosy. People have got crazy amounts of, you're already thinking like, hang on, what's happening on Monday? Right? The second thing is it then gives you encouragement for you to go reach out to your social media friends and your family members and people who you know to say, you may or not, hey Legend, or hey Mary, hey Sarah, you may or may not seen yet, but I've got some really big announcement to make on Monday. Would you like to be the first to know? Oh, everyone wants to be the first to know. Like, please, I don't care if I'm interested or not, just let me be the first to know, please, right? So, I've just done something crazy. I'll reveal all on Monday. Super excited. Bang. Then you contact your friends, your family, right? Would you like to be the first to know? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's send some information over to them. A video, presentation, tool, whatever it might be. Then on the Monday, you do a live. You go live talking about the product. You go live talking about the business. You go live talking about the opportunity. You go live with an upline. If you're absolutely petrified and super scared of going live, there are tools out there that you can use where you can upload a video and it'll look like a live, right? That's called OneStream.live. I'll put it in the chat just so you've got it. You don't need it, but for those of you who struggle, you can definitely use it. So that's the first thing. And it's super simple and duplicable because all it is a text. You can do it when you're on the toilet. No one's going to see your face. Just keep it simple. Right? If you want to do the whole boomerang thing where you're then, okay, You might look like a psychopath, but people might see the message, right? Who knows? Okay. A second way for people to kind of do every day or do on social media is once a week, just go live. Live video is just the most important thing on social media. Like a lot of people now are talking about Instagram Reels and TikTok videos. And I'm seeing leaders around the world build their business by doing this. Right? They're dancing. They're not opening their mouth. They're just dancing, pointing at things, right? Or if they are, they're maybe lip syncing. And they're making sales. Are they building big businesses from it? Probably not. Are they making sales? Yeah, they're doing good from that. So when you go live, you can talk about anything you want. But I would keep it to the product, the opportunity, the community, or the niche, things that you love talking about. Answer questions, right? Answer questions. What questions did you ask when you got involved? What questions are you getting asked when you're speaking to prospects? What questions do you feel that people need to know? What do you feel the benefits that people are having? Like, talk about everything and anything that you're able to talk about your product. Remember, be compliant and stick to compliance. So make a post to start with, and you can make that post whenever you want, right? You can do it today and announce it on Monday. Oh, but everyone who follows me already knows what I do. It doesn't matter. There'll be new people who will see it, okay? Go live every week talking about different things, you know, interview a customer, interview a team member, interview a friend, interview yourself, right? The last thing that I would do is every month, make sure you reintroduce yourself. Every month, make sure you reintroduce yourself, because there are people who are following you today, are following you next week, who have no idea about you. Maybe they saw a post and they liked it, they followed you. Maybe a friend of theirs said, oh, you really need to follow Carsten, he's really, really cool. And they followed you or added you. They don't know who you are. So by making a post, you and your wife, you and your husband, you and your kids, you and your dog, you and your car, and just writing something along the lines of, hey everyone, I noticed that there's been a bunch of new friends or new followers here. So I wanted to reintroduce myself. My name's Frazer, I'm 34 years old. I'm originally from Liverpool, who have the best football team on the planet, Liverpool Football Club, but I live in Dubai. I'm a big fan of I love to play golf in my spare time. I love hanging out with my wife, Svetlana, and my Maltipoo puppy, Mando. And just listing as many things as I can about me. Because in order for people to buy from you, you've heard this a million times, people need to know you, like you, and trust you. And they'll like you and trust you when they get to know you. Oh, I'm already like him. Oh, I'm already like her. Or, oh, I really like that he likes golf. Me too. Oh, I really like that he's married. I really like that he's married to a Russian woman. Me too. Or I'd like to be like that as well. Oh, wow, I love that kind of dog. Golf, love golf. He's a Liverpool fan. Yes. Right? So those are kind of like three things that you can do that are really simple. It's just like a launch post, live every week, and then reintroduce yourself every month. In between, there's lots of different things that you can do, but I read a quote once. Rob's going to be able to message me with that was by Winston Churchill in 19 da 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 da, and he'll be able to tell me exactly where Winston Churchill was when the quote was, and you know the name of the person who was sat next to him 3 places away from him. But I heard a quote. It was success is jumping from failure to failure without the loss of excitement or enthusiasm. And I think that's what social media is. That's what social media is. It's appreciating that most of your posts are going to fail. What is a failure? No one joins. Or you make a post and you're like, oh, this is good. No one joins. No one clicks it. No one likes it. No one comments on it. No one shares it. No one watches it. But the idea with social media is knowing that you're only going to improve. Social media can't get worse because you're only going to have more connections, more conversations, and create more content. So the aim of the game really is to understand that it's a journey. That is the journey, and you just got to post, track, post, track, post, track. There are a lot of other things you can do on social media as well, but I'll leave that for next time. I don't want to get too overwhelming for you guys because social media is actually it's a really fun topic to talk about. And Eric Worre told me at the weekend, he was like, it's the hottest thing to talk about, and it will be for a very, very long time. But it's also very, very, very difficult to teach and train it, because you can get overwhelmed very quickly, and then as soon as you're overwhelmed, it's like, yeah, nothing else goes in. So it's a very difficult conversation, but it's also fun, because when you just get that one thing that you can implement, yeah, a lot can change in a business, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I think you do an awesome job, Fraser, by giving us so much valuable content and a step-by-step guidance, because that's what I recognize. It can be overwhelming, but I always say to people, take maybe one or two things out of this and try to implement that. It's being recorded. So once you have those 1-2 things in working for you, watch it again and take another 1-2 things, and that's how you grow. And yeah, you determine the speed, how quick you want to grow. In network marketing, we always talk about when somebody starts, you launch your business. So we have some tools about that, how to launch your business, let me say, offline. But do you also have some strategies for us how you can launch somebody online, probably with the help of social media? But do you have some tips and tricks for us as well, that if people start, what should they do or what should they not do? How do we launch people online?
Yeah, no, great question. So I think for me, I have a criteria that people have to fulfill before I launch with them online. Because I'm telling you this, guys, I'll give you the future. When you start using social media effectively, you find your niche, you're creating content, and you know what your audience wants from you. It's not hard for you to get 10, 20 new customers every month and 10, 20 new team members every month. I can't guarantee it, I can't promise it, but it's just what will happen. I know people who recruit 300, 400 people every single month into their business, and they're not reaching out to any of them, they just come into them, because it's just, they've been around it a long time on social media. So here's the criteria. People have to show me that they've contacted the people who they already know before I will launch with them on social media. So, because otherwise what happens is they join and they go straight onto social media without even speaking to their mum or their dad, or their auntie, their uncle, their sister, their brother, their cousin. And what happens is you make a post on social media, you haven't told your family yet. That's like you finding out that you're pregnant and posting it on social media without telling your parents. And then your mum and dad contact you and you're like, hey mom, I've got some exciting news for you. And they're like, I already know you're pregnant, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah, how did you know? I saw your post on social media. I can't believe you told Sarah, who used to be your primary school teacher, that you're pregnant before you told me. Like, it just offends them straight away. You never win if you go straight on social media. So someone joins. I'm a great believer in giving them assignments. This is offline stuff, but it's important to do it before online. So someone joins. Right, Mary, super excited. First assignment, I want you to write a list of everyone who you know. Now, here's the key. This is the key, and so many people don't do this, and it's just magical when you see it work. The average person completes this assignment in 24 hours. Do you want to be above average or below average? That's it. The average person completes this assignment in 24 hours. Do you want to be above average or below average? In all the years I've been saying this and taught this, I've never known anyone to say, I want to be below average. But no. It's like, I want to be above average. Let's do it. Let's go. Right? Okay. You want to be above average? Let's do it. Now, I've not said, write your list in 24 hours. I don't want to be the boss. I've said the average person does it in 24 hours. You want to be above average or below average? 3 types of people. First type of person ignores the next call. That's it, by the way. I'm not giving them a 37-page getting started guide. I'm not giving them a 482-page manual for them to get started. Literally one step. Do it, I'll work with you. Don't do it, I won't work with you. There's a really good quote. It was my dad who I first heard it from. I actually don't know who said it. Might have been my dad first. I don't know. Probably wasn't, but it was 25 years ago. He said, focus everywhere creates momentum nowhere. What he said. Focus everywhere creates momentum nowhere. And it was so true, because if you don't identify, and Jim Rohn says identification, I know it's Jim Rohn, identification is the first step for duplication. right? So you need to identify the person you're going to pour into. If you try pour into everyone, talk about the burnout conversation that Rob was talking about. If you try and pour into everyone, you're going to have nothing to pour in. You're going to have nothing left for you to pour, right? So anyway, so first assignment, the average person completes this in 24 hours. Are you going to be above average or below average? 24 hours later, you're going to have another call or a chat. First type, they ignore it. Oh, or they make an excuse. Oh, like my dog ate my phone and my cat pooed on my piece of paper. Or I had no pens. I had no paper. Right? The second type of person makes the call. I've done it. What's next? Nice. Pretty cool. You passed. Next assignment. The third type of person calls you after 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. I've done it. What's next? Come on, let's go. Ah, okay. In my opinion, a better person to join the business is someone who's got more hunger and desire than the last. Not more qualifications, but more hunger and desire. We talk about hunger and desire a lot, right? That's the first step. The second step is I want you to make a post on social media. On Monday, I talked about it last step. On Monday, I've got something. I'm so excited. I've done something crazy. On Monday, I'll reveal all. That's the second assignment. Once you made that post, great. I'll move on to the third assignment. Third assignment, contact people on your list, telling them about the post you've just made. And do you want to be the first to know? Right? Hey, I've done a thing. I would love your support. Would you like to be the first to know about what it is? Sure. Okay, let's jump on a call. Sure, here's some information. Sure, let me connect you with a friend of mine. Right? Once you've done 5 of them, let me know. We'll review. What response have you had? Right? Fourth step is you go live. You go live with them on the Monday. If you're not able to go live with them on the Monday, you can use OneStream Live to record it, and then it will post on the Monday at a certain time. So write your list. When it's done, make that post. When the post is done, invite 5 people at a time about the post, but let them know if they want to be the first to know. Once that's done, fourth, go live on the Monday. What this does is it helps you find who the people who are actually coachable, and it allows you to get excited about the people who have done the work before a lot of people get a new sign up, they get the email, congratulations, you have a new a new team member, and they're like, yes, woo! Hey wife, can you do me a favor and get the champagne out the fridge, let's crack it open, I've got my new millionaire. And then they do nothing. I think it's actually harder when you get someone to join and quit than if someone just says no. Like, no, I'm not interested. Okay. But someone joins, yes, then they quit. Oh. Or they do nothing. Oh. So you start getting excited. In English, we have this saying, you don't count your chickens until they hatch. Right? Maybe, I don't know if it's something that you guys can relate to with that saying. But that is like the perfect launch process. And the funny thing is, it's pretty much what we do offline anyway. Write a list, contact people, present. This is just write a list, make a post, contact people, present. But it's just done on social media. You can do it on Facebook, you can do it on Instagram, you can do it on TikTok, you can do it on all the platforms. It's very simple, but most people don't know that framework. And I think one of the reasons why social media hasn't been adopted by everyone yet is because there hasn't been a unified way of doing things, right? Like offline, we all know, we find a prospect, we invite them, we present to them, we follow up. On social media, there's, we can post about this, we can post this platform, and we can do a live or stories or reels or TikTok or this or that. We can send emails, we can do ads. There's so much distraction. Just keep it simple. Just keep it real simple. And that launch, you can do in your own relaunch as well. You don't just have to bring in new people to do it. You can do it yourself. Because new people are going to see it. New people are going to see that post every month. So yeah, you can do it for sure.
Fantastic, Frazer. Really fantastic. And I think, we are running here out of time. So that means we have only a few minutes. As I said at the beginning, we have 2 sessions. The next session is 10th of May as well with Frazer and with Rob. So then we discuss some other topics. Frazer, a last question. I think this is a very, very, very important question as well. How to transition someone from a stranger to a friend, from a friend to a customer, or a team member. So that means at the end of the day, we spend some time on social media, we make relationships, we make friendships, but how we can do that so that we can grow our business.
Yeah, awesome, love it. And by the way, guys, it's been amazing hanging out with you guys. I know it's 2 hours of your time, and I really do appreciate that. And Rob was just amazing before as well. And I know there's one thing in here that's going to help you grow and take things to the next level. So here we go. In my opinion, there are two things that everyone needs to do in network marketing, whether it's online or offline. It doesn't really matter. But I'll share with you my online version of this. It's grow your list every day, and it's invite someone every day. That's very, very, very simple. But that's all we need to do. If you don't grow your list every day, a feeling of desperation will set in. Like, I've only got 7 contacts left. I've only got 6, 5, 4. Please join. I'll pay for you to join. No. So grow your list every day, and you need to invite every day. If you don't invite, you won't win. So here's how it works. On social media, the goal is to turn a stranger into a friend, friend into family. Well, we take the word family, shorten it, and it's the word fam, right? Fam, F-A-M. And fam, F-A-M, stands for find, add, message, right? Find, add, message. We find someone on social media, we add them, and we message them, right? We find someone, we add them, we message them. How do you find someone? Facebook groups. What groups? What are your interests? If you love golf, golf groups. If you love travel, travel groups. If you love health, health groups. If you love science, science groups. If you love fashion, fashion groups. If you love the Oscars, Oscars groups. If you liked goat yoga groups. Like literally anything, groups. Instagram, hashtags. Hashtag goat yoga. Hashtag golf swing. Hashtag Oprah Winfrey. Hashtag Donald Trump. I don't know why I said Donald Trump. Hashtag Eric Warren. Hashtag health. You can find anything on everything. Okay? So you find someone. How do you add someone? You press a button. You don't even click, you tap. Oh, there we go. Add. Will everyone accept? No. Some will. Not everyone will. And then the M is for message. Don't send a friend request or a follow without messaging someone, please. Imagine we're in a pub in Austria, right? I know there are some great beers over there as well, right? We're in Austria, we're walking through the streets, we think, ooh, I need to go meet a new friend because I'm a bit tired of walking around Austria on my own. I want to go in one of those horse and carts. I've seen them in Austria at night, but I don't want to go on my own. I want to meet a friend and invite them. I go into a pub and I just stand at a bar and just stare at someone in their eyes. I don't know about in Austria, but in the UK, you're probably going to get a punch in the face. You might get a drink in the face. You might get one of them. That's like you adding someone and not messaging them. But instead, I go up to someone. Their name's Christian. Hey, Christian, saw you were drinking alone here. Can I join you? Christian might say, yeah, sure. He might be like, yeah, sure, but you're buying. He might say, it's been a bad day, leave me alone. Or he might say, get lost. Right? I know this Christian that we know won't say that, but I'm using his name for example. Okay? He'd be like, yeah, sure, you're buying. Right? I'm kidding. Right? So we need, there's 3 things that first message needs to include. Number 1, be personal. Don't just say, hi, dear. Hello there. Hi. No. Hey, Christian. Hey, Dina. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Astrid. Hey, Yoli. Hey, Yorik. Yorik. I think I'm saying it right. I might be saying it wrong. Hey, Stefan. Right? Hey, Jose. Hey, Tanya. Right? I'm being personal. If I just say, hey, you're like, ooh. So be personal. Let them know how you found them. So important. I love that post you made in the yoga group. I love that post you made in the travel Vietnam group. I love that post you made with your Chanel handbag. I love that car you were driving in that post you made on Instagram. The third thing is you got to ask a question. And the question is something along the lines of, do you mind me asking what hotel that you stayed at? Do you mind me asking where that photo was taken? Hey, Mary, love that photo of your Chow Chow puppy that you posted in the dog lovers group. We're thinking of getting one. What are they like around kids? Now you might be thinking, whoa, what's that got to do with building a network marketing business? Conversations create commissions. All business is conversation. It doesn't matter what you start a conversation about. I started a conversation with my wife of, hey, are you the translator? She was a translator when I did an event in Moscow, by the way, and I ended up marrying her, right? So like, are you the translator? Nothing to do about becoming my wife, right? Doesn't matter. How a conversation starts and ends doesn't matter, right? So anyway, that's how you grow your list. Second thing, whether you build a relationship with someone for a day, for a week, for a month, for a year, with your content, whether they watch your content, you watch theirs, does not matter. You have to ask a question to see if someone's open. It's not going to be, hey, Yoli, I notice we're like-minded individuals, and because of that, you're going to love a product that I have. In fact, here's a link for more information, mycompanyx.com/Yoli. I know you're going to have some questions, so if you do, let me know what they are here. If not, click the link, make your purchase, and I'll see you on the other side. Whoop. Like, that is called spam. Don't be a Spamela Anderson, right? Spam stands for sending people annoying messages. That's what it stands for, sending people annoying messages. So instead, Yoli, I'll say, hey Yoli, hope you're doing great. This might sound a little crazy, but I was thinking about you this morning. That grabs people's attention. Hey Yoli, this might sound a little crazy, but I was thinking about you this morning. Just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on a game-changing health system? No worries if not, just thought I would ask. Hey Yoli, I know this is a bit crazy, but I was thinking about you this morning. Just curious, has anyone ever spoken to you about residual income? About making money from social media? About network marketing? About Healy Global? About whatever. Doesn't matter what you ask. You're asking a question. If they're open, great, you send them information. If they're not, no worries. Speak to you soon. And that's all you have to do, because if someone says yes, they're open, it doesn't matter if they say yes to the information or not, they're going to join eventually because they're curious. Something's got their attention. So then you have to follow up. So find that message to grow your list and then ask the question to see if someone's open. That's how you invite on social media now. It's just to see if someone's open. If they're open, great, they'll check the information. If they're not open, they won't check the information. And that is the easiest way to build on social media. Attraction marketing is amazing, but you actively going out there, building your list and actively asking the question is going to get you to the place you need to get to faster whilst you're waiting for the attraction marketing to kick in. So yeah, I hope that helps.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, such amazing content that we got from you, Frazer, and also from Rob in the first hour. I hope that you guys make tons and tons of notes because we got so much value here. Don't get overwhelmed by it. Like we said, try to take 1-2 points out of